Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I am your host, Fitner. Welcome to Whitefire Kingdom. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up what's going on. I know I was supposed to be on yesterday, but yesterday I end up um, doing a little bit of rearranging. Let's rewind. As you can see, I'm in the living room right now. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what was going on. So everybody is aware. I'm probably going to be doing some night streams for a couple of days this week until I get my streaming room set back up downstairs. Right now it's a cleaning process and trying to rearrange everything that needs to be rearranged. I got some stuff upstairs last night, what we needed, which was our bed, and so it's probably gonna look a little different just because the fact I will probably not have until I get help to do it because this sucker is freaking heavy. Is get the uh, bookshelf down or entertainment center downstairs so I can get it where we need to put it. But again, welcome in, guys. Sorry again from about last night. Anybody that was on my Twitter account, it was probably a little confusing on getting that message, but it's because the fact of I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream uh, because I was extremely exhausted last night or not. So I that's the reason why I put it. Probably I mean there's a big possibility I won't stream tomorrow yesterday. So just to give you guys a heads up, that's what was going on. Had nothing against anybody else. It was just I was trying to get my stuff taken care of because the fact of uh, I don't know what it is, but upstairs downstairs that bedroom since the window got broke, it just got extremely freaking cold, and me and my fiance couldn't handle it. It was just way too freaking much, way too much for us, and so we made a compromise, a decision yesterday, mid mid morning afternoon, uh, on what we were going to do. So, welcome in, Kelly. How are you doing? Give me a second. I will send you an invite. But yeah, that's the main reason why I um, am am where I'm at right now is because of that. So and Jerry, come on, send it. There we go. I got that sent to you guys. Give me a few minutes. Trying to also get some other stuff taken care of. Okay, that doesn't need to be on. That's just gonna drive me nuts. So, hopefully everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Like I said, I was a little bit concerned on how I was going to do this today, but we got it done. We got it taken care of like we needed to. Like I said, we just had to just where I was streaming for the day, and I said I don't know exactly what's going to happen other than the fact of I will be streaming, try to stream every day, but I don't know if I'm going to be in here or in the streaming room yet. Because, like I said, I got some cleanup to do and trying to get that taken care of. Let me add my guest. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Pretty good. Hey, she's here too. I wasn't sure she was going to be able to make it or not.
Hi.
Hello.
Whoa, my face is like super.
Oh, no,
It
no,
is.
that's fine.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Like I said, just trying to explain to people about the streaming situation, what's going on with it,
Yeah.
and everything. It's weird why I'm in the living room right now.
Okay.
So, what do y'all think of my border?
I love it.
Nice.
It has my social medias down
Yep.
on the bottom. So,
Yep.
and by the way, I am also streaming on YouTube and Twitter.
Right now?
So, yeah,
Oh, okay,
You're
cool.
on YouTube as well.
yep, YouTube and Twitter.
Oh wow.
I got all three of them going.
Nice.
Hello,
Nice.
Kelly.
Hello.
But yeah,
Only live in cold water.
So what's your topic for today?
all right now, just trying to give everybody a little bit of an update on what's going on. I was hoping I wasn't gonna be too late. So, and sorry about what happened with you guys, Kelly and Jerry.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Kelly and I were just talking about that.
Yeah, yeah. I just woke up and everything when Sapphire got the call.
Yeah.
So, but hey, at least you know she's gonna be taken care of, and you don't have to stress about it. And that's a
True.
good thing. So, is it someone y'all know directly or
It's her groomer.
a groomer? Oh, that's cool.
Her groomer that's been grooming her the whole time we had her.
Oh, that's cool.
Basically. So she even groomed my older dog Scribbles. So she's
Yeah.
a great lady.
Well, at least you know who it is who has her, because I know that's tough regardless. Like I
I'm gonna
said,
see if
when
the
I had
headset
to,
can go.
no, that's fine.
Can you hear me?
It's like when I had Fenton and he got given to a boy that had autism, so I knew he was going to a good home too. So
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
yes, I can.
Huh?
Smart ass. But yeah, right now, just like I said, just trying to let everybody know what's going on. I might start doing some night streams. I'm not 100% sure yet. Uh, I know tonight we have paint night with her mom at 6:30, and she wants me to make hash brown casserole.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
So you coming to town?
no, still don't have a truck.
Oh.
We're doing it over. We're doing it over the computer. Yeah, the last couple of times what we've been doing, because
Okay.
Nikki is where she's at, and she usually hosts it because Roxy doesn't necessarily know how to get around computers very well.
Still.
Yeah, so she's learning.
She's been learning for 30 years.
I know. Well, she's like some people though. That has to. They do better hands on than they do
Yeah.
having someone explain it to them. So yeah, but yeah, dude, that freaking mattress. Oh my gosh, it wasn't for freaking Shane and Jason helping, I wouldn't have got that thing up there at all.
So Shane back?
No, he's working on the truck still. He's been working on the truck over there for a while.
Oh, okay.
But I had to go over there last night to ask for help to get that mattress up there because it's one of those really soft ones and also heavy and flimsy.
So you guys moved upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why we're doing the switch. Where my streaming room was is our bedroom now.
Okay.
And I'm going to be taking the room down here, getting it cleaned up and all that stuff, and transforming it to the streaming room, which was going to
Okay.
be originally done anyways. We were just waiting until we were able to do the little bit of remodeling, but because that window got busted in the bedroom, it's letting a lot of freaking cold air more so in than expected.
Right.
So we
Telephone.
figured we'd
Sorry,
we'd
can't answer.
no, that's fine. So that's the reason why we figured we'd do it, go ahead and do it now and just get it out
Gotcha.
of the way. Yesterday, she woke up. She was so freaking cold. She said she was starting to get a headache, and you know what cold does to her, it makes her sick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, guys, I gotta leave real quick, but I might be back later. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Just real quick. Okay, see you guys in a bit.
You too.
Bye, hon.
But yeah, that's what's been going on lately, and so
Oh, there we go.
I'm hoping with um, the computer stuff being down here, it might be able to do a little better on the internet side. So I'm probably gonna try to download the game, the Fortnite and Rocket League on the laptop again, see if it
Hey,
works.
sorry, I didn't.
So,
Huh?
Nixie, come here.
All right, why did you call me? Okay, you was putting that on me. Okay, never mind.
Come here. His face is looking a lot better though.
Yeah, it is.
Is that Thor?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's Thor.
What happened? What happened to him?
Lily smacked him around.
Yeah, Lily smacked him around because he couldn't get it in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you find it?
Yeah. So it was like she kicked the crap out of him, and he finally learned.
Check your
And
pockets from.
I think she's finally
Okay,
out of
I will
heat
call
a little bit
eventually
because I haven't heard her meow a lot.
See if
I
they
still
need
hear
me
her
to
once
drop
in a
off
while,
anything
but
else. All that stuff is she's
and then
been
yesterday,
had the X-ray or not yet.
Whole
then
box.
yesterday it was freaking funny as hell because I had the mattresses and all
Right.
that stuff leaning against the wall, and Nixie,
Right.
Thor, and Lily all went up there, and Lily and Thor was getting up and down like it was like it was a piece of cake,
Mailboxes.
and Nixie was just laying
Okay,
down, just sleeping. At first, we thought she wanted off. No, she wanted to sleep up there.
Huh.
But yeah, and she's
Here we go.
been doing that, and had to get. That's another reason why it took me a little longer to start streaming because I had to walk all the way to Dollar General to get some paint for tonight for paint night. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's been a rough day for us, and we're trying to still get around.
Oh no, I understand that.
I had
Yeah, I thought you were still at your appointment, so I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to get on or not because I
No,
know.
that was this morning.
I was just
Okay.
I had to fight to even see her because Comprehensive can't get their. Sorry to put them on blast, but they can't get the crap together.
Most of them
So I'm about ready to talk to Kelly and see who she recommends.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's one reason why I don't like dealing with Truman.
It's not Truman.
I know. I'm just saying that's one reason why I don't like dealing with them because
Oh, okay.
they have the same issues
Right.
and they can't. And it's like I get like tossed around like a freaking bing bag to one person to the next until they figure out, oh, you need to go here.
Well,
Hello,
see,
duh, I've been trying to tell you that the whole time.
my case manager quit or
Mm,
left or whatever.
hmm.
And she closed out my case without even looking at the notes that I was on
Oh no.
hold in case management until we decided what we were going to do after I saw my uh, doctor.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. And then I ended up with depression issues. So I have to talk to my OB when I go see her tomorrow. Since we're trying consecutively this month, I hope. Um,
Mm,
and to find out if it's okay for this medication that she put me on. But I
mhm.
needed something today. I know I'm not going to feel anything, tomorrow or anything, but I need to at least start something
Get the
and then talk
process started.
right.
Yeah.
And so Tim and her and I discussed, because he's been doing the research on what
Mhm.
is potentially safe for trying to conceive
Hello?
and being pregnant.
Hello?
And they went
Hold on a
ahead.
second.
Okay, and they went ahead and so we chose Zoloft as part of my plan,
Mhm.
and we're gonna go ahead. We started me on that on the lowest dose,
Mhm.
which is 50 milligrams, and I talked to my OB tomorrow, see what she thinks. And as much as I want to exclusively breastfeed like I did my other children,
It may not be possible.
it may not be possible due to the medications that I need to be on.
Mhm.
And as much as I'm such a big advocate for breastfeeding mothers, I can still do that, but I need to get it through my head that fed is best, no matter what.
Well, I was gonna say you may not be directly be able to breastfeed, but you can pump it.
Mm-mm. Not
Oh,
with the
you can't.
medication.
Not
Not with
even
the
that. Wow.
medication. It's
Okay. I
because of
did.
the medication that I need to get in my head that fed
Okay.
is best, not breast is best. As
Okay.
much as I
Because
have been
I
in my
I
head
figured.
constantly that
Yeah,
breast
I
is best.
figured because breastfeeding with the medications would just be
Mm.
make it hard because the
Mm-mm.
fact of the meds. I didn't realize you couldn't do it at all.
No, because the medication passes through
Yeah.
the breast milk. I cannot nurse at all with these medications, and I need to realize that fed is best and get it in my head that fed
Yeah.
is best. Even though I'm a highly big advocate for breastfeeding mothers, I insist on breastfeeding
Hmm.
with the fact that the circumstances as they run, I need to get that in my head.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Damn, Nixie. Climb my shoulder. Why not?
And that right now mentally is an issue for me.
Oh no, I understand that. I mean, I know a lot of parents that are new mothers want to breastfeed, but they can't
Well, technically
just for certain reasons like medicine.
technically I'm a new mom when we get pregnant and keep pregnant instead of miscarrying again.
Hmm.
Because we're starting over.
Yeah, no, I
There's
understand that.
so much has changed even since 2011 compared to my 16-year-old who was born in 2005.
Hmm.
So much of the stuff has changed that it's like, uh,
No, I understand that. Like I said, there's a
Timothy.
lot of things that frickin' changed over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't blame you on that side at all.
So Tim and I've been up together since 6:30. I was up at 5 with gas pains, and I went back to bed for that hour and a half,
Hmm.
and he knew I was having problems even though he couldn't stay awake at 5 o'clock. So he pulled me in close. And so we took a 3-hour nap when we got back because my appointment was at 8:20 this morning.
Mhm.
and medical transport. They have you there at an hour. They come and get you an hour beforehand.
Yeah, just because of traffic.
hmm And
They want to
then
make sure.
no, not just traffic, but also because of other appointments for other people, and just they give you an hour
Yeah.
span.
Well, at
But
least that's good because I know there's a lot of companies that don't.
um, we're lucky though if when they put us with Lyft through the transport company
Mhm.
that runs all of the transport for Medicaid. Um, we're lucky if Lyft even picks us up.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
So we got good news.
Yeah.
We got somebody who's going to take Kit and take care of her, the surgery and everything.
Good.
So yeah,
Angela, they got somebody to have her.
That's good.
yeah. So she just got off the phone with Dr. Schrock, the doctor. So
Okay.
and the lady, the groomer, is going to take care of everything, the finances for the surgery and everything. So all we have to do is go and all Kelly has to do is go sign her over basically to Jennifer, the groomer lady. So I think she's getting ready to go do that now
Okay.
and take some
Okay.
stuff that was Kit's.
No, I
So
understand that. Yeah, kind of make Kit feel a little bit at home.
Yeah.
yeah,
I hope you
and
don't mind. I'm gonna eat on stream.
well, you got Fenton drinking on stream, so hey,
That's
Well,
fine.
I'm having corn
drinking
dogs.
lemonade.
I'm having corn
Ooh, I
dogs.
like
David
corn dogs.
David
That's
gets
funny.
off.
That's funny because
So,
I have my corn dogs in the oven right now.
David gets off at 6, and we're gonna be having dinner around after he gets home. Because he comes over on Tuesday nights and he'll stay Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Go home Thursday, and so I'm just having a quick snack since we had a 3 hour nap when we got home, and then yeah.
No, I understand that. Like I said, I'll be checking on my corn dogs here in a few minutes.
so just so you know, Finn,
Yeah.
Caboodle is doing fine.
Hmm.
So he's asleep right now. This little bastard sleeps more than he fucking does anything else.
Oh, I know, dude.
So
You gotta
he wasn't.
realize he doesn't have the sister the chaos of sisters uh trying to fight with him because even when he was over here, he was asleep a lot.
Oh, we leaving now?
She's here now. She's down there at the stairs waiting.
Okay. I gotta go, guys. I'll
All
talk
right,
to you.
all right. Take it easy. Y'all have a safe trip.
Okay, bye.
But no, I end up making this overlay
Cool.
during the weekend,
I love it.
so it put does everything I need it to do, and got my social media stuff on here.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The only thing I don't have on here right now is my YouTube because the YouTube name's so damn long
Right.
right now, and
I
that's
noticed it
just
doesn't even have our names up there anymore.
it won't show because of the bottom side.
Okay.
So I went ahead and pulled that off to hide the names because I didn't think it was really needed if we're gonna do that. But what I was also thinking about doing. I
Mhm.
don't know exactly how well it would work, but go back in the bottom part of it. Keep the hold on, let me show you real quick. I can show you on stream.
Maybe.
No, I can show you on stream. I'm done
Okay.
for. There's no music or anything set up. Damn, flag it off me.
My daughter put like a ocean of barbecue sauce on my plate for 3 corn dogs.
Oh wow. Well, it could be worse.
Could be.
Okay, sure.
So once the depression medication kicks in,
Hmm.
I'll be able to. I don't think I'm going to get the 12 Days of Christmas done.
Like I said, it's not nothing to worry about. Just let your people know, hey, 12 Days of Christmas is not going to be done, but I'm going to try to do what I can when I can.
Yeah.
About all
Something
you
I can do. I'll just have another sit down and video and
Mhm.
get it out. But it just. It's frustrating that I have all these big plans and then all of a sudden my mental health decides to take a nosedive
No,
after
I
doing so
understand.
well for like 3 or 4 months.
Hmm.
And it's not because
No.
I'm doing too much. It really isn't. It's just all of a sudden I just start feeling like crap.
Oh, I mean, like I said, it happens, and you don't want to overdo it, and you got to take care of yourself.
No, I know.
Mental
That's
health
why.
is mental health is one of those things you have to take care of.
Oh, I know. And
Regardless. Why?
that's why David and Tim have suggested that even if I take an Epsom salts bath instead of like a bath bomb bath,
Hmm.
to go ahead and do that because um some of the time the bath bombs are not good because they have, according to my OB, can cause more UTIs. So she went ahead and said if I want to take an Epsom salts bath once a month, great,
Hmm.
but or twice a month, but don't always use the bath bombs. If I'm going to if I'm going to do it, make sure I put Epsom salts in with it.
Yeah, kind of span it out a little bit.
Yeah, because I have a big tendency for, I'm going to get a little personal. I get a big tendency for UTIs and it causes more issues than it's worth. So,
Yeah, and you don't want to overdo that, and that's the thing.
mhm. But Wednesdays, we're going to go ahead and make it to where it's my day again.
Okay, cool. Well, that will help.
Even if all I do is shave on Wednesday nights,
Hmm.
um, and wash my face, do a little self care, play games or whatever.
Hmm. Basically,
That's,
a little mani petty day.
well, yeah, kind of like a me day or me night, more of, because Tim will take care of Angela and David will help him.
Okay, this is the other idea. And that, yeah, that still
Mm-mm.
gets blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you like that one or do you like this one better?
I kind of like the where it, yeah, like it is now. No, it's got the whole thing on there. It's easier to read.
That one?
Yeah, it's easier to read.
Okay.
What did she make you, Tim?
Overlay.
Hmm? It looks more like it's got egg on it. Mm.
Okay. Well, I will be back. I gotta go check on my car notes real quick.
Okay.
And so give me a second.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, scoot back over. Yeah. Okay. Adjust my thing. There we go. I'm back.
Welcome back.
But yeah, so we did that yesterday night, and like I said, if it wasn't for Shane and Jason coming over to help, I wouldn't have been able to get that damn mattress up there. It was a pain in the
Oh, I'm
ass.
sure.
Freaking thing was heavy.
Now, you remember that we had problems getting our stuff upstairs because of
Yeah.
it wasn't the heaviness, it was the awkwardness of our stairs.
Well, it wasn't necessarily the awkwardness. It was a fact of, uh, how to say that? My right hand, my weak side, I couldn't grip it.
Mm,
Even Sapphire was trying to help. I'm like, I didn't want her hurting herself.
right.
So it took all three of us.
And that's understandable that you don't want
So,
her to hurt herself. So
oh yeah. So I walked out while it was cold, and I'm talking cold. It was like in the 20s last night when I walked over there to go get them, and I regret wearing a short sleeve shirt too. I had pants
my-
on.
as my daughter says, I regret nothing.
I don't
I
say
regret-
regret. That's dad. I'm gonna go upstairs and eat while I clean.
All right.
But yeah. So I've been working on that stuff yesterday. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream last night or not because by the
Did
time
you
I got,
Did you end up doing it?
mm-mm,
Okay.
I didn't. I was so freaking exhausted. Even because I was carrying that stuff up, I almost felt like it took all day just to get that damn thing done.
But did it?
No, it wouldn't have. It was just it took longer than expected because I didn't have the help until around 9.
Right. Mm. It's just sorry, I'm not much of a conversationalist today. I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been feeling myself, so
No, I understand that.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
No, you try it. I mean, that's all I ask is try. I mean, I was like I said, I wasn't expecting you to get on today just because I didn't know how long you were going to be at the hospital and the doctor's appointment.
Right.
Because I know sometimes they can be where you go in and you're supposed to be like seen at a certain time, and it's like 3 hours later.
Not at this place.
That's one thing I do not like about Truman because they do a lot of that crap.
Oh, I throw a stink when they do that to Tim. And they don't like me. Truman. When they tell you that you're gonna be seen at a certain time and then they're like 2 hours late, I throw a stink. And they don't like me after that.
They don't like me either because
That's
I
just too
live up.
bad.
Because I'm like, one, I have other things I have to do. I don't want to sit in a damn hospital all damn day.
Huh?
Regardless. So I've been and they still do that to me during my freaking yearlies. I'm like, come on, seriously, guys? My appointment's supposed to be here, and I'm like still sitting 2 to 3 hours later.
Right.
I had my mom call me last time. Are you there? I'm like, yeah, I'm still waiting to get seen. That drives me insane.
Well, I just when they try to tell me that when we're like, well, we have stuff we have to do, they're just like, okay, and they're like, you know, you can't go back there with them, or they're like, you can't go back there with him when they changed that policy to where I can't go back with him. I'm like,
Yeah, see, that's the fucked up thing. I understand they did that because of the COVID, but you're his wife.
I'm also his caregiver,
Yeah, so
and he's never shown
and
any signs of abuse from me.
and all due respect, you have that right to be back there with him, regardless.
Well, it's basically what I told them when they said I couldn't do it. I says, that's just too bad because I'm going to do it anyway. And so they ended up calling security one day because of it in neurology.
Mm.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? You're
I'm like,
scared? She actually, the nurse had somebody else deal with me because she did not want to deal with Tim anymore after that. That nurse was so scared of me, and I'm like, hold on, wait, you're scared of me? What? Just because I advocate for my husband, who
yeah.
has a really bad memory, who's narcoleptic, who has pain so bad that he can't think straight.
Mhm.
You're and he had, and you don't know what happened the night before, which he could have had an insomniac night, which I found out is actually very common for narcoleptics.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what? And then and so the supervisor comes in and she's like, okay, so what I need you to do is, you're willing to step out for the safety questions yet right now, right? I'm like, yeah, I can step out for the safety questions, but I need to be there for his vitals and everything else. She's
Yeah.
like, okay, that's what we're going to do from now on. You need to let the nurses know when you start out that you need to be there for his vitals, but you will step out for the safety questions. I'm like, that's not a problem.
Yeah. Well, and it's not really that hard to freaking question like shit. I'm like, yeah, they started doing that with parents, and I've actually heard a lot of parents getting pissed off of that
Hmm.
because I'm sorry, this is my child, they're underage. I have the right to be in the room,
Mhm.
regardless if the freaking policy changes or not.
Exactly, because they're underage.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they're doing this to his spouse and caregiver, and they told me that I cannot make any decisions for him at all without a power of attorney.
Basically, what they're saying is they want a power in attorney document saying that you have that right.
Mhm.
That's
But
stupid.
because of what a power of attorney does, and Tim is still
Mm-hmm.
mostly mentally able to make decisions for himself, he doesn't want to sign one. And I don't blame him.
I just think they're more blowing smoke out their ass.
Because they don't, when I understand that they want to hear from the patient, but when the patient is doing this number, because they're narcoleptic,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So I need to make some decisions because I'm trying to keep him awake
Yeah.
so that I can go ahead and make sure that he doesn't stop breathing because he's also got obstructive sleep apnea to where he falls asleep 90 times an hour.
Yeah.
But I can't make any decisions for him when he's in the doctor's office.
Yeah, that's basically stupid. That's basically saying that one, you're his wife.
Mhm.
Two, you're his caregiver.
Mhm.
Three, you know all the records. He may not remember every damn thing possible to think of
Exactly.
right offhand because you were saying there's times he's so much pain he can't think straight.
Exactly.
I mean, use common sense.
Exactly.
That's all it's been asked.
Exactly. And yet, I mean, I can understand somebody who's not his spouse, but when I tell them what's going on because he's nodding off and they're trying to ask him, well, what's going on? Why are you here today? They say, oh, I need to hear from him. Can you not see he's falling asleep? Can you not see he's narcoleptic? It says it in his paperwork as it is if you look in the sleep clinic.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should automatically be in their in the file on them.
But every clinic doesn't look at other clinics' records when it comes to this patient, and he has a list this freaking long at their hospital of
They're sup-
doctors that he's seeing just that month.
they are supposed to, so they know what they're dealing with.
Exactly. And they
Regardless.
don't. And they
And,
don't.
Yeah, that's because they're half-assed doing their job.
And they're being lazy because they have, I understand they have 50 million patients per, and that may be an exaggeration. But the point is, they're starting to treat, whether it's a Medicaid patient or it's a self-pay patient or a private care patient, private practice patient, they're starting to treat people like numbers
Instead of like patients.
instead of human beings.
Hmm.
And that is starting to irritate me more than anything.
And what they don't understand, that's actually not what they practice. And
Exactly.
when they got their license and stuff like that, it is shown in the paperwork that they're supposed to show each patient, each person a different value as a patient, not as a damn number.
Well, see, the funny thing is when they see that, when I go into the ER, no matter what it's for,
Hmm.
Tim has to go with me because, like, the hospital that's here in town. Not going to put them on blast, but anytime I go to this hospital in town, they see my records of what medicines I'm on or
Mhm.
what medicines I have been on in the past, and I got start treated like I'm a psych patient, no matter what.
That's stupid.
And they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to deal with me. They think that I'm irate, even when I'm just telling them what's going on. Even if I'm in there for a freaking sprained ankle, because I sprained my ankles so much that we're all surprised that I haven't broken it yet.
Mhm.
They will go ahead and look at my records of my meds and they'll be like,
Like, nope.
okay, right. They're just like, nope, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm going to talk down to her.
Basically, what they're doing is basically treating you
Like
like
I'm a
you're a
mental,
patient.
like I'm mental.
Not just that, but they're treating you like you're just there for drugs.
Exactly. And I've never been in trouble for drugs. I've never been in jail for drugs. I actually, the one time I was in, and we've covered this on your Twitch before.
Mhm.
The one time I was in county was a false accusation. If it wasn't a false accusation, they wouldn't have dropped the charges day before trial.
Mhm. Yeah, because that
So,
means they know they fucked up.
exactly. But yet they refuse to still give my child back. But that's beside the point. But still, it's just
Been chaotic.
it's crazy that they treat me they treat me like I'm a mental patient who's there for just drugs when I want to see, oh, did I break my ankle finally? Do I need a cast? What can I do? Because I've done these exercises and those exercises to try and strengthen it. Still not happening.
Mhm.
And my doctor has finally put me, and I've twisted it once in
Mhm.
the last year. Usually I twisted more than that, but I twisted my ankle once
Twisting
with
is just as bad.
my new shoes though. Because my doctor went ahead and sent me to the ortho that my husband sees,
Mhm.
and
Basically, got you the high end shoes that help support your ankle.
got me the special shoes because of my weak ankles.
Mhm.
Medicaid is actually paying for them
Yeah.
once a year. I get them in February again. I've sprained my ankle a total of twice this year. Once because I didn't want to wear my tennis shoes and I was wearing my flip flops and I fell and I scraped up my feet. But the second time was when I was on the stairs and it wasn't my fault even
Yeah.
because the whole thing came apart. They actually the people here who run the place actually nailed the um they nailed it
Carpet
down to
down.
it's not carpet. It's actually like a vinyl type thing.
Oh wow.
To where they nailed it down to where they go ahead and just um it won't come off anymore, but it the glue was coming out of it and I twisted it and pushed but as I was coming down the stairs.
That's messed up.
I'm just thankful I didn't hit my tailbone.
Or worse, hit your head.
Yeah. You seem bored. What's going on?
Oh no, I'm just trying to keep an eye on this. JB Juno is on there. Apparently, body was found in the Kathleen Moore homicide.
Oh,
Her boyfriend basically tried to hide the evidence, and they end up finding a shirt drenched in blood, and that was hers.
mm, mm.
Yeah. So now they're in the process of looking for a body, and someone found the body, but they haven't confirmed it yet
Oh, okay.
if it was her or not.
Okay.
If it
I
was
haven't
her,
really been keeping an eye on the news for that.
it's been on YouTube all day.
I haven't really been with the fact that today's been, I finally feel somewhat myself after talking to my doctor.
Mhm.
I mean, the Zoloft's not going to do well right away,
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
but
you gotta understand. It's like when I started from having not having the help at all to getting the help, actually talking to a psychiatrist, talking to my doctor, trying to figure out what was going on. It helps. It helps talking to people because the fact of you keep yourself closed up. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to build up so much, you're going to explode and tend to explode on the wrong people. Not
I do that
even
quite
meaning,
often, actually.
yeah, not meaning to do it. And Sapphire does it to me sometimes, and I understand the reasoning of it because the fact of I deal with it myself. I just, me personally, I do it differently because the fact of I've actually worked a lot with my anger issues when I was younger.
Mhm.
So, I mean, she tries to push me over the edge. I don't know how many times, and it takes a lot to push me over the edge and everything. So
I can't even get my husband over that ledge.
she can't either. She can't get
I've
me over
I've
that
tried.
ledge. She tries.
I've just because my husband tends to bottle all of his emotions in general.
Hmm.
Um, I've tried over the 19 years that I've known him to push him periodically to see if I can get him angry. And
Hmm.
he says there's no point in being angry, and he has pushed that emotion so far deep down that he never gets angry.
Yeah.
He'll get frustrated, but he'll never. I mean, I think the only time I've actually seen him angry is during Angela's case with my ex, and then again with our child.
The only time Sapphire has actually seen me angry was dealing with my brother's soon-to-be ex-wife
Mhm.
because she was starting shit and she was trying to drag my name down in the freaking dirt, and it was pissed. It pissed me off. I hit rock bottom on that one. I'm like, I will not deal with that crap. You keep my mouth out of that, your my name out of your damn mouth. Because that's one thing that will drive me insane more than anything is when people that know me, that know I'm a good person,
Yeah.
will literally try everything in their damn power to make me a bad person just because they they are not getting the attention that they want.
I haven't done that, have I?
No, I'm talking about
Okay.
my
Oh, family members.
yes, my brother's soon to be ex-wife
Okay.
does that crap. She's done that crap every freaking since she's been married to my brother.
Okay.
And she's actually gotten me and my brother to argue just so she feels special.
Oh goodness.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that will drive me insane. Because there was one time I straight up told her, yes, I would like a pit pup, but if my brother says no, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna
Right.
freaking sit there and argue with my brother.
Right.
Long and behold, yes, my brother says no. She goes to my brother, starts argument, and ends up making it where me and my brother argue over the shit. I left the house that night in a freaking bad storm. I had people freaking out trying to figure out where the hell I was, and I was sitting at the damn old abandoned hospital here in town.
My daughter's maybe that mad.
So I'm thinking, why in the hell is this going on?
You and I
And then,
weren't talking at that time when I went
no,
ahead and did
it
that.
was
When I
way
did that.
yeah, it was probably way before I even met you.
No, I was talking about last winter when I did that.
Ah, I gotcha.
You and I weren't talking, but I think I've told you this story. Um, my daughter and I got into an argument, and she made me so mad that I over it did two things for me. One, it had me walking away because I drove in the storm, that winter
Mhm.
storm that we had up here.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And two, I had been so afraid to drive in bad weather that I didn't care about my anxiety at that point. I was so mad. I did not care.
Mhm.
So I went ahead and I drove to Kelly's.
Yeah.
I
Well, see,
had
that's
I had David call me. I had Tim calling me.
Mhm.
I had Doug calling me.
Doug.
I was so people were so worried about me. They're like, "You're driving in this really bad storm and you don't like to drive in storms. What happened?" But I went straight to Kelly's.
Well, it was like when I met Sapphire. When I first met Sapphire and everything, my ex um, basically demanded my phone, even though I was the one paying for the bill. I paid for the phone, I paid for the bill, I paid for everything. Demanded my phone and everything. And I told her, let me walk. If I don't walk, I'm gonna end up doing something stupid I'm gonna regret. Trust me.
Right.
She didn't let me walk for a while. I was getting a little frustrated. I'm like, let me out of the house. Stop trying to lock me in this house. It will not end good for you. Let me out.
Right.
This is a warning. Don't take my warning as a sign of freaking weakness. Please move out of the way of the door. She did, finally, after I gave her my phone and everything. I went and sat at the cemetery, actually across the cemetery from the cemetery. Sapphire couldn't get a hold of me. She knew something was wrong. Couldn't get a hold of me at all. Um, at the time, Fred couldn't get a hold of me. Couldn't have a freaking clue where I was. That's when he was living. This was when he lived at the house that his brother's in now, before his brother moved in.
Right. Hold that thought. Angela's trying to talk to me.
All right.
Sorry about that. She's trying to tell me that they had enough food, and we're trying to figure out if they actually had enough food because they've been snacking through the day. We give them
Gotcha.
we give them enough for breakfast. Usually they'll eat it all, but since winter is hitting, they're eating less
They're
and less.
Yeah, they're trying to basically set for that winter.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So we'll feed them once a day in the winters and twice a day in the summer.
interesting. I didn't even realize guinea pigs ate less during the winter.
Apparently it's just mine, I guess. But anyway, you were saying you were sitting across from the cemetery.
Mm,
Sapphire couldn't get a hold of you,
yeah,
so she
Fred
knew
at the
something was
time.
wrong. Fred couldn't get a hold of you,
Yeah,
and that's where I asked you to hold your thought.
yeah. And then so I was so frustrated and I was crying and stuff like that. I finally go over to where Sapphire was at the time, and I couldn't even talk. Couldn't even call my mom because I was so freaking frustrated and everything. Our friend actually called my mom, and my mom within 5 seconds already had her shoes on, was ready to get in the truck and beat someone's ass.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how frustrated my mom was. My mom was ready to like kick her ass in a bad way. But they came over and everything, did all that. And the fucked up part is, my brother tried calling my old number at the time and thought the person he was talking to was her.
Oh boy.
No, I had my number changed because the fact of I had to
Right.
every single time I got a new phone. Because for a while I was using Sprint. Sprint just started getting a little bit more expensive, so I started doing the prepaid phones.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So my brother came over to Emily's and their house
Mhm.
and was frustrated as hell, ready to beat someone's door down,
Right.
trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And then my mom shows up,
Right.
goes over there, and found out later on when my mom's taking her to the hotel down the street that the whole time she was trying to distance me from my family.
Oh.
Yeah. And my brother's ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex, wasn't helping the matter.
Oh boy.
Yeah, was not helping the matter at all.
I said she put a river on it.
Huh?
Of oh, I had to give my stomach's kind of flip floppy right now, so I had to give
Gotcha.
Tim the rest of my
Corn
my
dogs.
corn dogs. Yeah,
I understand that.
it's the texture because I let it get cold.
Oh yeah. There's certain things I can't eat cold.
The only thing I can actually eat cold, like that's supposed to be hot, is pizza. Even
I
then,
will I
lately
will
it's
do
not
that
hot.
once in a while, and it's actually determined on the pizza because there are
Mhm.
certain pizzas I will not eat cold.
Meat pizzas I will eat cold, like pepperoni or sausage. But
I will do
anything
pepperoni, sausage not so much because you get that because the
get
pizzas
that
I've
gritty
had,
taste.
well, it's not even gritty taste. It's the fact of sometimes you end up when sausage grease gets cold, it starts hardening up, and you get that grease blob
Yeah.
in the pizza.
And that's why I don't eat it right now because with sausage because you get that with pepperoni too
Hmm.
because of the fact that pizza is so greasy. I have to be careful how much I eat
Hmm.
because I have a bad gallbladder.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. What I do is when I do, like when I make pizzas home, especially homemade and stuff like that, I will buy uh, pepperoni and then hamburger. And what I will do is I will take the hamburger,
Hmm.
and once it's done, I will let it drain it in the water for a while before I put it in the pan because I want to make sure all the grease is off of it
Right.
because it hamburger is one of those things. Depending on how much fat's on in the hamburger, it globs up.
Is it just me or does it actually look like my face is a little thinner in my neck?
What? You look like you've lost a little weight, yeah.
I just my weight on the scale was up, but it
Hmm.
looks like I'm thinning out.
Well, you have to understand though, Tammy. If you are, say, walking a lot,
No.
no, I'm just saying, if you're walking up and down stairs a lot
Uh-huh.
and stuff, you will build a little bit more muscle in your body,
Hmm.
but it won't necessarily show that on the scale that you're losing weight because of the fact of muscle heavier than fat.
Fair.
So you can lose weight and not notice it because during a scale just because of that fact.
Right.
So it makes it a little bit harder. And again, that also throws your depression up and down
Yes.
for the same reason.
Well, my doctor's having me weigh like once or twice a week, and that's it. Just to go
Well,
ahead and keep an eye on it because
mhm.
she's only seeing me every 6 months.
My question is this: when are you doing your weigh-ins
Morning,
during the
mornings as soon
week?
mornings as soon as I go ahead and piddle in the morning.
But what I'm asking, are you doing it on a Monday? You're doing it middle of the week?
Both.
What days? Both? Okay.
Yeah, because I do it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday.
Okay.
Or Saturday, something like that. And leave the weekends out, whatever.
Yeah.
Just like, 2, 3 times a week.
Hmm.
I weigh, and that way I can go ahead and make sure that she has a kind of an accurate one because my app that takes care of my cycle
Hmm.
also has like a weight chart on it. It's got a
So you
temperature
can put
check
it in
on
there
it.
and it automatically
Yeah,
goes there.
yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad at
That way I
all.
can keep an eye on it. I can put notes in there so that she can go ahead and see how I'm feeling that day, if it's like, nausea
Hmm.
or whatever. And, you know, we can pinpoint, okay, so this is normal, this is not. Is it a possibility? Is it not?
No, I understand that very much so. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here.
Okay.
It's been an hour, and I got some other stuff to do. But once I get everything taken care of with the rooms and all that stuff, I will be doing my streams a little bit longer than just an hour
Okay. So,
because I have the paid, so I don't have to worry about unnecessarily time. That's
yay.
that also gives me the ability to put my brand up and my
Instead of
overlays.
instead of StreamYards.
Yes, I could.
So, have you reached out to them yet?
No, I have not,
Okay.
but I have been talking to some of the people that I catch on stream because they do live streams on YouTube
Uh-huh.
and everything. And apparently, they are working with certain people on Twitch.
Mhm.
They didn't necessarily say yay or nay on it, but the way they were saying, because I told them, like, well, I don't hear enough being talked about Twitch users being using StreamYard or
Right.
even seeing any streams for that matter that people use StreamYard on Twitch. So he's like, I was kind of curious about it and everything, and so I've been reaching out and I'm trying uh, a, a one way first to see where it goes, and then
Okay.
I'm going to try to email them because I have the email, I have the draft ready to go. All I have to do is have Sapphire help me figure out exactly the wording on it and make sure that I say the correct stuff, that I sound professional and not like a complete ass,
Right.
or make a fool of myself for that matter. And hopefully it will go where I would like it to go.
Mhm.
But if not, at least I tried, and all I can do is try for a different person. About all you can do right now.
Right.
Uh,
I need to talk to you after we close this because I need to find out something.
okay, no, that's fine. But guys, everybody that is on um, my YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. That would help me out a lot, guys. And send make sure you hit that notification button as well to know when I go live or post a video on my YouTube channel. And hopefully on Twitch, I can get a little bit more people. I have actually reached 207 followers. I'm working my way up more, and hopefully more subs as well. I mean, all I can do is hope and pray, and I'm not going to sit there and say you have to do it. So never have to worry about that from me, guys. So I will talk to you guys later. And here we go.